Hello students, my name is Sumit Mehta. In this lecture, I will discuss about stats. This is the second lecture on stats. In previous lecture on stats, I covered about direct mean method, how to find out the mean by using this formula. I am writing the formula again here. The mean of the class is summation fi xi upon summation fi. This is the direct method to find out the mean. And now in this lecture, first I will cover, let's say, if the class marks. Uh, in previous lecture, I showed you the marks of the students are given directly in like 10, 20, 36, 40, something like that. But now, if I say the marks of the students are given in class interval, okay, and we have to find out like this is the class interval 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, means the marks of the students lies in between 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. And we are also given that the frequency means the number of students whose marks are lying in the interval like this. Let's say this is 3, 4, 5, and now we have to find out the mean of the marks of students of a particular class. So for this, I have to first find out the value of xi to put in this formula. Okay. So what I'll do to find out the value of xi, I'll take the middle value of the class interval. So the formula for the class interval is class marks will be upper class limit plus lower class limit by 2, means the average of this will be 12.5 for this case, then again 17.5, then 22.5 in this case. Okay, from here now I can directly find the value of fi xi. Like this will comes out to be 37.5, and then again you multiply this, you will get 70 here, and for this you will get 112.5. Okay, similarly you will find out the summation of fi xi and then divided by summation fi. In this way you can find out the average of the mean of the marks of students when you are given the marks in class interval. Okay students, so I hope you guys can do the question based on class interval. This is the same formula, this is the same questions like which I told you in my previous lecture. Okay, but the minor difference here is the marks are not given directly to you guys, and you have to find out the class marks by using this formula. Okay, and this is the formula written over here. So let's proceed to our next section of using deviation formula. Mean using deviation formula. Let me write the table first, then I'll explain you how to find out the mean using deviation formula. So students, I have drawn here a class interval, means a table in which it is shown as the class interval range is 10 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 55, 55 to 70, then 70 to 85, and 85 to 100. And the number of students whose marks are lying in the range 10 to 25 are 2, means it is fi, and this is x. Okay, first which I have told you that we have to find out the class marks. Okay, how I will get the class marks is like upper limit plus lower limit by 2, which I am getting here as, like I will write in this color, upper limit 25 plus 10, 35 by 2 is 17.5. So for this case I will get this as 32.5. Again after adding 15, 47.5, because the difference is of 15, so I can directly add 15 in this. 62.5 I am getting here, this is 77.5, and this is 92.5. So these are the class marks. Basically I can write this as xi. Now to use the deviation formula, I'll assume one particular value which I will assume as the mean. Let's say I suppose this as the mean, So I'll write the deviation from this mean in this particular value, hi minus d, hi minus d. Okay, this is the basically mean. I can write this as it's not. Okay, so hi minus x naught. I'll write 17.5 minus 47.5 will be minus 30. This will be minus 15. This will be 0. This will be 15. This will be 30. And this will be 45. Now I will write the value of fi di. Means I have to multiply this with this. This is coming out to be minus 60, minus 45, 0, 90, 180, and this comes out to be 270. So why we are doing by this method to make our calculation easy? Because in the normal basic method to find out the mean, the calculations were very bulkier, means very tough. So to make the calculation easy, we are assuming one particular mean value and we are finding the deviation from this mean value. Now this is making our calculation very easy. This is coming out to be 435. Now I will write the deviation is equals to sigma fi di upon summation fi. Okay, this is coming out to be 435 upon summation fi will be 6 plus 6, 18, 25. This is 30. Okay, and the total average will be 47.5, which we assume to be the assumed average, plus 435 by 30. So this comes out to be 62. So we are getting the whole average as 62. But in this way, we make our calculation very easy. So this is a pretty easier method to find out the mean of a class in which value of marks of the class are given in intervals. Let me proceed to one more method to find out the mean of a class. Let me write the question based on that only. So students, this was the same question which we did earlier by assumed mean method. The method was called as assumed mean method, but now we will see here this method is called as step deviation method. These are different methods based on the effort which will put in calculation. So in basic, the basic method for finding out the mean was very cumbersome. Like in that method, we have to use a lot of calculation. But in assumed mean method, we did a very small calculation. But in this step deviation method, we will use a very small amount of calculation. Okay, so what's the major difference between assumed mean method and step deviation method? In assumed mean method, we directly find out the value of fi di here. Okay, so to multiply the fi di, so which is again a very calculative part. So to make the calculation less, what we will do is we will find out a step. Okay, the value of the step will be hi minus any assumed value. Any assumed value which we assumed is this was 47.5 minus assumed value upon h, height of the class interval. So in this case, the height of the class interval is 15. You can judge from here also. So what I will get here is hi minus a, means this is di minus 30 upon h, means 15, means it is getting as 2. This is minus 1, 0. So you will directly apply the formula in your notebooks and you will see that you are getting these values. Means hi, the value of hi is written here 17.5 minus assumed value 47.5 minus 30 upon 15, the height of the class interval. Then you will get 2 minus 2 minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now I will find out the value of fi ui, and if you do the calculation, fi ui will be 2 into minus 2 will be minus 4, 3 into minus 1 will be minus 3, then 0, then 6, then 12, then 18. Now as you can see, now the calculation part is very less here. 18 plus 12, 30, 36 minus 7 is 29. So I'll write the formula to find out the mean is, here is assumed value plus height into summation fi ui upon summation fi. Assumed value was 47.5 plus height is 15, fi ui is 29 upon summation fi is 30. So what I will get here is 47.5 plus 14.5, we get the same value as 62. Means these are three different methods to find out the value of mean. Whether you can do by basic simple method to find out the mean, whether you can use the formula for assumed mean method, or whether you can proceed with step deviation method. And now I told you about all the three methods, and if the examiner particularly asked you about do this question by step deviation method, then you have to use this formula. If he says that do the question by assumed method, then you will directly use the formula as uh, assumed value plus summation fi di upon summation fi. This was the formula which is called as assumed mean method. Okay, and this is step deviation method. This is step deviation method, and the basic was summation fi xi upon summation fi. This is the basic method to find out the mean of class. So I told you about all the three methods how to find out the mean of a particular class. So students, if you still facing any issue or any doubt in this lecture, please do comment in the comment section, guys, and also download the app of Scholars Learning from Play Store or App Store. Okay, and if you have already did so, please do share it with your friends. Thank you, students.